Hey yo, stop the violence, I'm not for silence. Like God might be hearing this, shots and sirens. Cops retiring and constant firing. Can't get a job, I got robbed for hiring. But my luck, just the pride of the environment. The right to bear arms is a form of requirement. And tattooed tears is a form of perspirement. And dead by 30 is an early retirement.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearses, I'm sick of having to deal with nurses. So I'm spitting verses about life and death cause I'm sick of churches. I'm sick of caskets, I'm sick of baskets that's full of flowers. I'm sick of bastards that's taken for granted every hour. I'm sick of wakes and I'm sick of waiting for death. I'm sick of making excuses for myself to accept it all. Please increase the peace, man, all these senses slaying. Pay attention when I'm spitting. It's Vincent Vega.
Stop the violence, too many moments of silence. We playing David trying to destroy Goliath, aka the devil on each and every level. Every day we settle in Willie Lynch's ghetto. Divine calm, go take on the image of monsters. Call ourselves goons, drive around with choppers. Gotta get back to the love, man, can't nothing stop us. But ourselves, not even jail, or them coppers.
Demons in your head driving you crazy. Out here selling, swelling, giving, living life shady. Reppin' F you pay me, the drama that a day brings. Forget the frivolous, you hearing this? Nothing's insecure and it's a time to rally up. Break the chains that's been tied to us. We rely on us, now we die because of us. No time for the mind and the grind to break free. Confined is the mind of the rhyme, you can't make her take me. Break free.
This what it come to, this what you wanna do. Put the ill karma out till it come to confront you. I might die for some things, but it won't be a something like lying to myself that I run things. The dark side only got one king, and you ain't him no matter what you thinking. Don't believe me? Show me your thumb while your dome still leaking.
Show me your thumb while your dome still leaking.
The cake and the cream is your motivation. You think you the star of the show, but what you really don't know, your self-esteem's at an all-time low. Put your heaters down, be cool and chill in the AC now. Stop the violence, people, stop the violence.
We are one mind, connecting all people. Teach the young soldiers, the hood need heroes. Changing up the scene, we got enough villains. Robbing, stealing, extorting, killing. This generation has to raise up the conscience. Protect the innocent, the honest and modest. So I don't wanna say stop the violence, but I will say stop murdering over nonsense.
Wars overseas, gang banging in our streets. We under siege, it's time for some peace. We plant the seeds, but we kill the bush before they trees. Wanna see my boy become a man, I'm begging please. The violence is affecting us, not protecting us. The biggest form of disrespecting us and neglecting us. And you blame it on the music, well then play this. And see how many kids is gonna say this.
Black people,
Stop the violence.
white people,
Stop the violence.
brown people,
Stop the violence.
yellow people,
Stop the violence.
red people,
Stop the violence.
all people,
Stop the violence.
my people,
Stop the violence.
real people.
Stop the violence.
Your name, and we know the message will resonate. We drop a cut with all love, try to sever hate. Hey yo, we never hate, teach them how to educate. School them on a hard knock life and pray they graduate. Ain't nothing cool about the streets but a body temp. Your soul levitates, it gets heavy, no featherweight. Let us pray for a better day. Stop the violence for heaven's sake.
You know silence is worse than the violence itself. Hands that build a kingdom so deceiving and misleading. Fame is striking the land, tragedy again. Money, power, and gold idols won't save his soul. The problems, the pain, the solutions, the healing. Only the good done for your people will help them grow.
Collectively, we gotta make it all right, cause things been going all wrong. Both genders, all tones, buried like a dog bone. All off this thing called violence, and it ain't a rarity to hear gunshots and sirens. Why take for a crook to get back, pick up a book? Now you reading from sun up to sundown. On the outside, this man couldn't put his gun down. Should've thought about it before he let off
We
that
been
one
silent for
round.
too long, it's overdue in time we speak. Instead of ourselves, it's time we make the violence cease. Let's all dead it, forget it, move on and keep treading. Negativity shedding, live straight and level headed. It's time we make the gun stop. Let's get our youth to practice they jump shot instead of a gunshot. I'm speaking to y'all, I ain't trying to lecture you, it's relevant and it's evident. Manifesto. They say we're too small to take down a giant, but this here's the slingshot that struck down Goliath. The old days are gone, it's time for a new approach. Black on black crimes are set up, they don't need a rope. UDF carries blunts and wine, but refuses to sell condoms, they're a part of the crime. Injustice is amongst us, it's time that we rise. Put your index and middle fingers up in the sky. All I see is people decreasing with a ton of senseless acts, so I rhyme for a reason. Every day another family is grieving. We need to bond together, be our community's beacon. Not for a day or for a season, but for a lifetime, because this violence only weakens the neighborhood, so we need to put a peace in. Try to reverse the ugliness of what a peace ends. Day there's a story about arms firing. The news on the news ain't too admiring. Find yourself in something more inspiring. Violence ain't the answer, just the cancer to society. Gotta make a way, it's time to be role models. Cause what you do, the next generation follows. Use your brain, I know your skull ain't that hollow. Play a clean lead and watch the people follow.
And if you choking on your pride, then you need to swallow. It's time to aim for the point, and I ain't talking hollow. Let's take the fingers off the trigger, throw the guns in the river, for they can't hardly find you like Waldo. Just listen to the song, yo. Revolutionary movement going bozo. With this neighborhood and that neighborhood.